Okay, so this is a video about how to train solo. It's basically like 101 version or in a nutshell and so on. We're gonna go deeper as in the next 2 weeks in each of these topics, but this is like an overview for you to have also for the first couple of days until we get more deep into the certain topics. So I have them written here on my laptop to not forget. Number one, find a comfortable place where you will not be disturbed for the time being of your training session. So for example, I have this room now here. Nobody's gonna probably come through the door, even though my family is right there. They can probably hear me, but it doesn't matter. I have a space for myself here. And this space doesn't have to be too big, okay? So if you look, I can lower this a little bit. It's not a lot of space, like, okay, like this, but I have it longer here. And also have a, if you have like a crossroad where you can go here and here and here, that's plenty of space, okay? So you don't need, hopefully you heard me there, you don't need like a huge amount of space. If you have more, that's nice, it's a nicer feeling, but really you don't need a lot. Cool, so first thing, have your space figured out. Second, play yourself some music that you really like. We already mentioned that at the beginning of the training. This is to create this feeling. You don't want to train in a low energy, like, oh yeah, I need to train and so on, like, yeah, now I need to repeat these steps that Josip told me. Then it's like it's shit, like it's not gonna work. One of the ways we can create an atmosphere for ourselves is using the music. I'm quite sensitive to the music, so when I hear a song, it really creates an emotion inside of me. And I'm sure it's the same for you, because you have the songs, yeah, you have songs which are sad and they make you feel sad. You have songs which are like, ooh, hyped up, they make you feel hyped up. So you can use actually certain songs which for you have a certain emotion that they create in you, to create an atmosphere, to raise your energy to start the training session. So that's the second step. Yeah, use the music as your advantage. So play yourself some music you like, and also I like it more to have it on my headphones because it kind of isolates me from the rest of the world. But speaker also works great. What I would add here is that music quality really plays a role. If you have shitty earphones for $5, where sound quality is shit, it's not gonna be the same as if you have like these ones. Like, I really invested in those because it's important for me. But sound quality plays a role, so make sure it's the best you can pretty much get. But if you really want to go serious into this, I would say invest in a pair of good headphones. I got that advice like 3 years ago, and when I bought these, it was a game changer. It's not sponsored, but it's Marshall Major 4. It's if anybody's interested, amazing headphones. So okay, that's the second part, music. So we have space, we have music for you to listen to. Cool. Third step is to set a timer. Like, set a timer for 10 minutes so that you know when the 10 minutes is done. And then after those 10 minutes, you can decide, okay, is this enough for today? Or do I want to go even further? Like, do I want to train for 20 minutes and so on? The key here is, once you do the 10 minutes, and we want to set up a timer so your brain knows that, okay, it's gonna finish in 10 minutes. So even if you don't feel like training, cool, you're gonna do those 10 minutes and then you're gonna do something else. But once you do those 10 minutes, it's easier to do another 10 and so on and so on. So the point of using the timer is to get yourself going and to kind of tell your brain that it's like, it's only 10 minutes, don't matter, just do it, it's gonna be okay. Cool. That's the third step. So we have the space, we have the music, we have a timer. And the fourth one is, and this is kind of, if you if you're low in energy or something like that, or you want to hype yourself up, is to do a simple warm-up. And now, as for the warm-up, I like to be weird. So don't do like no, it's you want to wake up your body. So this is why also the space, to have space for yourself, is important. I do a warm-up where I just jump around. So look, you know, it doesn't matter how you look like, you want to wake up your body. Okay, remember the statement, motion creates emotion. So when I move, you know, I feel more, I can touch myself, you know, I can slap myself, I can brush myself, you know, the face even. And this will wake up your body, you will feel more. So even this now, it's like my heart rate goes up, and it's easier for me now when I play myself some music. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. So warm up, jump around, touch yourself, scream if you want, really do silly stuff, wake up your body, don't think too much about it. We're gonna go more into this, but for the start, like really jump around, you know, brush yourself and stuff like that. Because when you train dancing, the key is really to feel your body more. So do as much as you can to feel it more. And the simplest thing is to slap yourself all over the body, you know, the back, the butt, the legs, even feet. Yeah, do the warm-up, and that's pretty much it. You're all set. Then you play yourself some music and you go for it. You do one of the exercises I'll send you, or you just dance, man. Just dance. Just move around on the music. It can be as simple as that. And yeah, there's now, when we do all of those things, like have the space, have the music, the timer, the warm-up, now we're really going into the what part, like what to train. And here we can go in many different directions, and each one is okay, depends on what your preferences are, what you want to develop in yourself, and so on. But in essence, if you know your why, if you know what you want to work on, and yeah, you need some tools to see like what to actually do. Whatever you do, it's good. Like you do the 10 minutes, you're gonna get to know your body more. You're gonna get to know, okay, like these 10 minutes were like, maybe you're gonna think like this. I did the 10 minutes, I didn't do much, like it felt like shit. Cool. Then next time you're gonna think about, okay, how do I make it more productive? What can I do to make it different, to make it more fun, to make it enjoyable, and so on and so on. So it's a process of refining it for yourself, that it's more fun, more easy, and so on and so on. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Yeah, and once again, for the what part, just play yourself some music, do the shadow dancing, like pretend you're being led or that you're leading, repeat the moves you did on class, just step on tempo, you know, repeat things, practice, okay, am I on tempo? Yeah, I think that's it. So once this is the 101, like we went into the preparation work, like what to do before and how to set up the space. And then, man, just play around with your body, get to know yourself. What do you like, what you don't like? How comfortable are you with yourself? How comfortable are you with yourself being silly? Like if you move like a retard inside of your own room and you feel awkward, that's a problem, because you're not feeling good about yourself, basically. You know, if I'm like here and I say to, I start to feel like this and I feel ashamed, it's a problem. I'm by myself, like nobody's here. So if I feel ashamed, when I'm alone, that's not a good thing, you know. But now it's in your awareness and you can look into that. I'm speaking from my experience now. Maybe this, you have no problems with this, but in my opinion, a lot of people have. So yeah, that's it. That's your training 101. I went a bit further than I wanted to, but that's okay. Yeah, go train.